Hello everybody, welcome to the FRONIUS webinar, FRONIUS Service Process Easy and Fast. Could you please raise your hands? Can you hear me well? Yeah, thanks Yarmo, thanks. So let's begin the webinar. Your FRONIUS team today, it's only me, not my colleagues. So as I mentioned, I'm Vinod, working for FRONIUS Denmark since past 4 years, and I'm taking care of FRONIUS Denmark and also FRONIUS Finland. Today our topic is FRONIUS service process. So what is the easy and best way to service our FRONIUS inverters or data managers or batteries, things like that. So we'll see the service process first, and then later we'll see SOS online support tool, FRONIUS Solar online support tool. Let's see what this tool helps with, and then we will see the exchange process in practical. Like there are some practical issues whenever you exchange something. Sometimes people forget to do certain things. We'll see what are the difficulties or how is it possible to do an easy service like without any problems. And then reimbursement. How do you get back the reimbursement for the exchange you have done? Yeah, if it is under warranty, then you get, of course, you get some reimbursement back when you do a service. So, FRONIUS service process. First, when there is something wrong, customer calls you, the end customer calls you, and then you open the FRONIUS Solar Web so that you can see if there is any service message, if the inverter is communicating or not, if the inverter is offline, or if the software is up to date, things like that. So you troubleshoot yourself. And if you need some help, you can call our tech support, FRONIUS tech support team directly, or you can use our FRONIUS SOS tool to solve the problems. And then if it is not solved, you can also contact us through FRONIUS SOS tool. I will explain about it later in the upcoming slides about this tool. Yeah, so when you contact FRONIUS tech support, then they help you to identify the problem and to solve it. If it is not possible to solve, then we will send you an exchange inverter. You can order it through our tech support, or if you are using FRONIUS SOS tool, you can order the exchange part yourself. And then we send you the exchange part, you exchange it, and you have to return the faulty product to us. Yeah. Just a moment. Looks like someone has a question. No. Okay. So if you have any questions, please type in the chat. I will try to answer all the questions after the presentation. Yeah. If not possible, I will write up and follow up email, or I will give you a call, then we can discuss. Yeah. And also I will send the presentation after this webinar. So you do not have to make any notes out of this. So you will get the slides. Yes. So as I mentioned, inverter exchange steps. So when you contact FRONIUS tech support by direct phone call or by SOS online tool, then you have to provide us the serial number, inverter serial number, and then the state code, if any, if there is any state code shown in the display, or in case of Gen 24, if any state code shown in the Solar Web or interface page, provide us, then we will troubleshoot together. So it's always best call tech support before going to the site, so that we can advise you with the tools needed for the troubleshooting, or maybe sometimes we can solve the problem remotely by just updating the inverter. So that's why it's always best to contact tech support or just try to troubleshoot using SOS tool remotely from your office. So after troubleshooting, if it is not possible, then order the exchange inverter or a exchange component. If you are a FRONIUS system partner, you can change exchange components of an inverter, yeah, via SOS tool or directly. Then after exchanging, it's very important that you return the defective inverter or component to FRONIUS. Then our service team will inspect it. That's when you get the credit note for the service fee. If in case of warranty, if it is not covered under warranty, of course customer has to pay the service fee, and also customer has to pay for the spare parts. We'll see about the warranty terms in detail also in the upcoming slides. So what are the service options you have? As an installer, normally you cannot exchange individual components inside an inverter. For exchanging component, you have to be a FRONIUS system partner. If you are not aware of this FRONIUS system partner program, you can search in our YouTube channel and watch the past webinars. Also in the futures, if you go and search for FRONIUS trainings and webinars in our website, you can find the upcoming webinar about what is FRONIUS system partnership and things like that. Yeah. But as a normal installer, you can exchange the whole inverter without any troubles, without any problems. Just you have to get this exchange part via SOS tool or by calling FRONIUS tech support team. And then there is another option called repair cost estimate. In case if you are not sure what's the problem is, or you know that the inverter is not running, it could have been damaged by a lightning, or sometimes if you connect the cables wrongly, it might cause like a damage. So it results that the inverter cannot run or something like that. So in those cases, you know something is wrong with the inverter and it's not running, but it's not an inverter problem, it's something external. Then you can always send it to our service team, and we will inspect and provide the cost estimate. I will explain much detail about this as well in the coming slides. Just for you to remember, you can exchange inverter as a normal installer, and you can exchange a component inside the inverter as a FRONIUS system partner, or you can send the inverter for repair to our service team in case if you don't know what's wrong, or if it is damaged externally without any reasons. So depends on different country, it varies, but for Finland and Denmark, it's a common. All three is possible. You can exchange inverter, you can exchange component, and also you can send for repair. So SOS service tool. Yeah, as I mentioned, solar online support, FRONIUS, we call it solar.sos. If you go to sos.fronius.com, this website, that's the desktop version, or if you go to your mobile or mobile phone or your iPad or something, then you can search for the solar.sos app. So both desktop version and SOS app is available. As soon as you enter into the sos.fronius.com, you will reach this login page. So if you have an account already, you can enter. If you don't have an account, you can register for the account for your company. You have to fill in the details of your name, email address, address of your company, and then telephone number, and create a password. And also, if you are a new customer for FRONIUS, if you do not have a customer number, then you can always create it in this app or in this page by agreeing the terms and condition. So after submitting this, you will receive the customer number by email. So there is a process, different process. There is a separate webinar for SOS tool. It explains each and every topic in detail, how you can create cases, how you can do exchange. But I will give just a brief introduction to each topic. So normally when you enter into the SOS tool, you can see there are menus called troubleshooting, cases, device data, exchange or report. For example, troubleshooting, if you want to know, like there is an error code shown in the display and you want to troubleshoot, then please enter the serial number, and then you will receive the product group, or you can simply choose the product group and then you can enter the state code yourself. Then Solar SOS tool, FRONIUS SOS tool will provide you the options or list of possible problems and solution to change them, to avoid the problems. Yeah, under the cases, you can always follow all your cases you have created, and then you can see what are the like the case title, serial number, so you can see details. When you go into the case, then you can see much more information about the case, what you have been doing. As I mentioned, please watch or follow the upcoming webinar of FRONIUS SOS tool, where we explain detail about each and every step. This is a webinar where we explain in brief, in general, how to do a exchange or service with FRONIUS. So under device data, you can enter the serial number and get the warranty information of a inverter. Then under the exchange or repair menu, you can enter you can enter the serial number of the inverter, and then you can enter the state code, and then you can enter the failure description. For example, like too high AC voltage or grounding issue, shows isolation problem, things like that. And then you can always attach files for like a picture or schematic diagrams of the situation. If it is an OCD tripping or something, then you can provide us more detailed information about the installation site or things like that. You can always attach the supporting documents, and then you can always use this overview of service cost. For example, how much reimbursement I get when I exchange an inverter, or how much I get when I exchange a component, or how much power stack inside the inverter cost, or how much the data manager cost. This kind of information is available in the overview service cost, because it depends on country to country. This price and cost varies, so it's very important that you find your own or the right one for your country. And yeah, and after entering these details, you can always order an exchange part through this tool, or if you are not sure, you can always contact our tech support through this tool or separate by phone call, and then you can get the exchange component. So it's just like self-help tool where you can do all the troubleshooting and the exchange by yourself. If you are well trained, or if you are sure about what you are doing, then you can easily use this tool and do a service exchange without any intervention of FRONIUS tech support team. Yeah, and then exchange process. So the practical thing. So when it comes to exchange, as I mentioned, sometimes it can be very small detail we forget. For example, sometimes people exchange the inverter and then they forget to remove the data manager card from the faulty one. So it's very important to know what we send. When we send the exchange, when we say a replacement inverter or exchange inverter, they are different from the inverters you are having on site. So the replacement inverter always comes with a special transport cover. So you should not use this transport cover, comes with the replacement inverter. And then this inverter comes without a wall mounting plate. It's just the snap-in part. In case of snap-inverter, it's just the snap-in part. And it's the same for Gen 24. It comes the power stage module. We will see Gen 24 in a separate slides in a couple of slides later. So, and then data manager card in case of snap inverter, and then in case of Gen 24, it's a pilot. We call it pilot. The data manager card is a pilot card. And with the Gen 24 inverters, there will be a different software. There will be a special software, because it involves the licensing agreement. When you exchange an inverter, you have to inform this change of the serial number or the licensing. we will see that in a separate, like for example, servicing the snap inverters are different, servicing the battery or battery system, storage system is different, servicing of Gen 24 inverter series is different. There are webinars for each inverters group, or there are some online e-trainings available. Please follow them for more detailed information about individual inverters. Then PCB replacement, as I mentioned, if there is any fault inside the inverter and if you are willing to change only the PCBs, the printed circuit boards inside, or the display card, or that's a different thing, because only a trained personnel like FRONIUS system partner are allowed to do this exchange. That's why it's very important to become a system partner. Why do you need to change only the PCB? Maybe there is a lightning or something damage the inverter which is not covered under warranty. In this situation, as a service partner, you can provide a fast and cheaper solution to your customer, like exchanging a whole inverter costs, I don't know, thousands of euros or something. But changing a PCB, like a few €100, it depends on which PCB you are changing. So always it's very easy, and also it's fast to ship and fast to easy to carry and do the exchange. For example, if the inverter is in a roof, then you don't need special equipment to exchange the whole inverter. You just go with the PCB on roof, and then you can exchange the part. So please, if you are not a system partner yet, please go to fronius.com and search for Fronius System Partnership, or search for one of our webinars to become a system partner. There you can register your company as a system partner. Yeah, and then important thing to remember that the warranty periods remain unchanged. As soon as you exchange an inverter, after maybe, let's say after 3 years there is a damage, then if you exchange the inverter, you will still have 2 more years. If you register for 5 years, then you will have the 2 years left warranty for the new inverter you exchanged. So sometimes, very rarely, people ask me like, do I get a 5 years warranty after exchanging this inverter? No, it's not like that. The warranty period remains unchanged. Yeah, as I mentioned, the replacement inverter we send you comes with the transport cover and a special wall mounting plate without any DC connection point or AC connection point. Yeah, so you have to retain the wall mounting plate, the deadcom cover, and the front cover from your side. You just have to exchange the inverter part where it has the PCBs and the connection points, like a RECERBO data manager cards. Please always remember to retain the data manager card from your old faulty inverter, because the replacement inverter will not come with the data manager card. Yeah, and very important thing, when you are exchanging the whole inverter, the display card or the RECERBO in the bottom left corner comes with the software and everything. But if you are exchanging only the RECERBO, only the display card, this will not come with the program. So it's very, very important that you break off this onboard print in the corner. So you have to break off this from your old inverter or the old RECERBO, and then you have to put this break off onboard print and just break off this onboard print and put it in the new RECERBO you are receiving. Yeah, so always the new RECERBO is not programmed. The exchange inverter is programmed, but whenever you are exchanging only the RECERBO or only the display card, you have to break off this print and put it back in the new RECERBO you are receiving, and then you can return the RECERBO with the new. So from the new RECERBO, you can just break this off and throw away, or just put it back in the faulty one, send it back to us. Yeah, please follow the instructions. If you are not sure, just contact our tech support and ask for help. And if you are taking part in a training, if you are participating in one of our installation commissioning training, I'm sure you are well informed about this. I just wanted to mention this in this webinar. In case if you forget to exchange this onboard print, it shows an error message and the inverter will not work. So please contact tech support in this case. For exchanging Gen 24, it's the same like you have to retain this front cover, DETCOM cover, and the pilot, and also the wall mounting sticks. As if you see the right hand side picture, so these things stays with your customer. So these things you will not exchange. Whenever you are exchanging, you will exchange the power stack. Yeah. So for example, it's very important during the power stack exchange, people sometimes forget about this grounding cable from the power unit. That's why it's mentioned especially. You have to unplug all the connections and remove the pilot card, that's the DETCOM card, and then it's very important to screw off the grounding cable. And then you can exchange the power unit. Yeah. So wall bracket, main body, that's the back, and the clamps like push-in clamps, cover, the DETCOM cover, the separation part of the pilot and the connection area, and then the screws and the pilot. These are all the things which should retained from the faulty inverter. In case if there is something wrong with the wall bracket, if something is wrong with the front cover or DETCOM cover, then you will order as a separate parts. It's not like an inverter exchange. You have to mention. That's why it's important to do the troubleshooting with tech support or via the SOS tool, because you can't make a mistake there. Sometimes if you yourself presume that the exchanging of inverter means the wall bracket, then you will end up receiving only the power stack unit with the dummy covers. So please inform our tech support where is the problem, and then exchange the parts. Warranty reimbursement. So how long do I get a warranty for FRONIUS inverter? Well, 2 years, that's the standard one when you take out from the box. When you receive an inverter, all the inverters are 2 years FRONIUS warranty plus, covered under FRONIUS warranty plus. Then you have to go to FRONIUS SolarWeb and then register your serial number to extend the free warranty up to 5 or 7 years. There are two different things. So this 3-year means FRONIUS warranty plus, or if you want to have FRONIUS warranty, that's a normal warranty, it only covers the material cost. There are two different types. One is FRONIUS warranty plus and one is FRONIUS warranty. This covers the material cost. FRONIUS warranty plus covers the material cost, servicing and transport cost. FRONIUS warranty covers only the material cost. So you can extend the warranty for free up to 5 or 7 years upon registration. You have to do the registration in FRONIUS SolarWeb. It doesn't matter if you are monitoring an inverter in SolarWeb or not. It doesn't matter if you have internet connection or not. Registering inverter takes just a serial number. If you have a serial number, you can go to solarweb.com and create an account. On the top right corner, you will find the registration button. You can register your inverter and then you can extend this warranty. If you want to buy more warranty, then it depends on country. You can also buy in the web shop. So if you use this link, you can find the warranty models. The first link is the warranty models for the FRONIUS inverter. Different inverters and battery groups have different warranty models. If you click the link, you can read all the warranty models for all our products. And then if you use the second link, you can find the warranty conditions for your country, specific country you are looking for. Yes, so the FRONIUS warranty plus means you will get reimbursement for exchange part and the transport cost, and then service fee for the installer. So it's a fixed remuneration. It's like exchanging inverter will yield like 100 euros or something. I don't know, it depends on country. For Denmark it's different, for Finland, Sweden it's different. So please check your document. Remember, in the solar SOS tool you can find the overview of service cost. In that document you can see how much you will get the service fee for exchanging an inverter, for exchanging the individual parts. So the main thing here is FRONIUS Warranty Plus means the end customer will get the exchange part. So FRONIUS cover the exchange part and the transport cost covered by FRONIUS and the fixed service fee provided by FRONIUS. And if it is a no warranty case, if there is a damage from lightning, or if it is an installation fault, water leakage, remember the inverter is IP65 or 66, it depends on the inverter, but you will get this IP66 or 65 protection only if you install as per FRONIUS recommendation. So that's why it's very important to install the TATCOM covers in a secure way. Sometimes people leave it open, then it leads to condensation or water leakage. Please do not do such things. Please always follow the installation instruction provided by FRONIUS. And then if the inverter is returned, for example, if there is a fault and if you are returning an inverter, then when we find the faulty inverter, when you send it back to us, our service team will inspect it. If we find no fault, that means if you wrongly exchanged something without troubleshooting, if you wrongly exchanged something, then you will receive an inspection cost. To avoid inspection cost, always please troubleshoot with us, and then let the FRONIUS tech support team decides if you need an exchange. When FRONIUS tech support team tells that you need an exchange, then you can avoid this inspection cost. Also, if you are 100% sure there is a fault and this fault is with the inverter, then you can do the exchange via SOS without any problem and you will not receive any inspection cost. Just to make sure, because sometimes we receive, like, maybe there can be a fault with the relays or something. I don't know. Sometimes in the past with the previous inverters it happened, like people sometimes just send it to us directly and tell, hey, I want to exchange inverter. Simply they will ask for an exchange inverter without troubleshooting or something like that. In such case, normally our installers or a system partner, they are well aware of our exchange process. They don't do that. Sometimes maybe a new installer or maybe a new person in your company can just send us an inverter without troubleshooting properly, then this will end up in the inspection cost or something. So please make sure when you exchange an inverter, it has a problem. And FRONIUS warranty case, yes. So FRONIUS Warranty Plus is different, FRONIUS Warranty is different. So if you are choosing FRONIUS Warranty for your product, then you will get only the exchange part. So the exchange part is covered by FRONIUS, and then customer has to pay the transport. End customer has to pay the transport fee and the service fee. You will not get any reimbursement as an installer. You will not get any reimbursement for exchanging an inverter or a board, which is only covered by FRONIUS warranty. Yeah, it's the same if it is a no warranty case. If it is a damage or installation fault, then you won't get warranty. The customer has to pay the inspection cost. If you are and also for the part, the customer, if it is not under warranty, customer has to pay for the part, exchange part, and also customer has to pay if the inverter is returned without any failures. If the troubleshooting is not properly done, then the customer has to pay the inspection cost. This is normally, it depends. Normally inspection cost is like 90 euros to 120 euros. It depends on which product or part you are sending. This information can be found in the overview of service cost. You can find this document in the SOS tool. Special case repair. Remember, there is another option. If you are not sure, like there is a for example, there is a lightning and then it damaged the inverter and you are not sure where is the fault, or if it is a wrong connection, or if it is any other damage, then if it is not covered under warranty, just you can send the faulty product to our service team for repair. Whenever you send it to repair, this option is available in SOS, and also if you contact tech support, they will recommend this repair whenever there is a problem you want to inspect and see the cost estimate. So as soon as we receive the faulty product, our service team will do a cost estimation for repairing, and then you will be informed with the cost estimation document what all the components we are going to change and how much it costs. Then you can decide if you want to do the repair or you can buy a new one. If it is too much costly, or if the customer's decision is to buy a new one, then you can buy a new one. If you don't want to do the repair after the cost estimate, after receiving the cost estimate from the service team, if you do not want to repair or buy a new inverter, then you have to pay the inspection fee of 90 euros to 120 euros. If it is the whole inverter, then it's 120 euros, and if it is just a component, 90 euros. But this is a mere number. As I mentioned, please check your document. When you go to SOS, you can find the service cost overview document for your country. There it is mentioned how much it cost for inspecting, for shipment cost, for example, how much it costs to ship a product if it is not under warranty, or how much it costs for exchange and a component or things like that, or how much it costs a replacement inverter, for example. If it is not under warranty and if you want to exchange the whole inverter, then you can get it from us. Then it cost different than the brand new inverter. So these kind of information can be found in our service cost overview of service cost document. Last but not least, there is a contact details for everyone in this slide. So tech support, we have a telephone number and then the email address pv-support@fronius.com. Please give us a call if you are about to troubleshoot something. It's always better to give a call in advance and ask, hey, tomorrow I'm going to a site and this is the serial number. What am I supposed to carry it with me? It's always easy, you know. And remember, if you need some trainings about installation, commissioning, or service, or any special training on special topics, hydrogen storage or whatever, energy storage, anything, please contact our trainings team, or you can always also reach me, and I will provide the necessary trainings. And then any questions regarding the sales, purchasing, any additional, how to place an order for a new inverter or whatever, any questions regarding sales, or in case if you need a demo inverter or buying some marketing materials, things like that, you can always reach the sales team, pv-sales@fronius.com, or you can give us a call directly to this number. And then the service process, after sales service, that's very, very important. The email address is pv-service@fronius.com. So the service team is the responsible whenever you send a faulty or returning a faulty inverter to us, it's always from the service team. So after troubleshooting, once the exchange process is initiated, from here service team take over the case from the tech support team. So tech support team is for troubleshooting and making a decision if you need any exchange or something, or repair, things like that, or any technical questions, tech support will help you with that. And once the service process is initiated, if you want to know, hey, where is my exchange part, it's more than a week now, then just give a call to service team and tell your case number. They can send you a tracking number or something. Or in case if you are not sure about how to return or something, then you can reach the service team in those cases. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the webinar today.